make up your mind and pick a lane. Hello everyone, I am VerdantTea, and today we'll be continuing our playthrough of Romancelvania. If you don't remember last episode, that's okay. Lyra is known to cause drowsiness, so it is a known side effect. However, we did also wind up giving Nefrit back her heart, so definitely worth remembering there. And if you wind up liking this video, then please go ahead, hit like. If you want to know when we release a new video, go ahead and hit subscribe. And if you don't mind, leave a comment, let us know how we're doing. Alright, let's get into this. So we definitely don't have everybody yet. There is no way that this is actually the end of it. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and do the gold room stuff and talk to people. Let's get the people who are going off over with. Let's see. Why is Fenton not on the list? Oh, I know why Fenton is not on the list. I'm so sorry. Okay. Yep, thought about that. Regret saying anything. Okay. Thoughts on the place?
It is a treasure trove indeed. It may be hard for me to keep my hands to myself.
Okay.
Wandering eyes.
Among other things.
I'm worried. How do you feel about the cast?
Please. It's almost too easy to find love. So many beautiful creatures in one place. Such fine specimens. But still, where is the thrill of the chase?
Is that what it is to you? A chase? What about the outcome? Finding a partner?
The right partner is everything. Surround yourself with good people and don't let them go.
Good advice. Life advice.
Sounds like you've experienced some loss as well. My ex.
Don't bring up your ex on a date, Drac.
I'm not talking about an ex. Some partnerships are deeper than that. Some things can't be replaced.
You can open up to me, Rob. You're clearly dealing with something.
I mean, the body parts he has are of his dead crewmen. I imagine that that's something.
Thank you. Not now.
What makes you tick?
Finding out what is doing the ticking.
How do you mean?
I like to take things apart and see inside. I like to scavenge, harvest, and renew. I like to find the best parts of something and utilize it.
I can see that.
That tracks.
Thank you, Drac.
Loss. I am afraid to become attached to anything or anyone because I have already lost so much. I would trade anything to not feel the hunger in my chest for what I have lost. No.
I wonder what's inside the ribs. Like, you see the ribs on the side poking out and all, but like, what's inside them and why are the ribs there? That seems a bit weird. Like, he had enough flesh for everything else but the ribs?
You may not always feel that way.
But I feel that way now.
Or attraction to someone.
I haven't the time or bandwidth to think about it. It is instinct. I do feel attraction, or I do not. It is foolish to think about.
Okay.
Don't you like to take things apart and analyze them?
Not everything. Attraction is gut. It is
Does that mean
visceral.
you change it out whenever you switch out body parts?
What is your gut saying now?
It is saying, ask again later.
Oh, his gut is a magic 8-ball. Got it.
It has been an enlightening conversation.
So let's go PSL. Our things.
You kidding? I'm freaking fantastic! Life here is beyond my wildest dreams. What, you think I've been moping? Every day is like a glorious gift from the dark forces. I am blessed.
Oh, missed you, Elle.
Wow, that's quite a positive answer. Most people are still figuring this whole situation out.
Most people don't see life as a giant sexy smorgasbord like I do. They're lost.
Indeed.
You settled in now.
Listen, Bob, my only complaint is why does Alessa get all the fun toys? You could toss a few my way and see what happens.
I already know what would happen.
True, but wouldn't it be fun?
Love Elle.
I thought you were having fun.
I am! I just don't like how it makes me feel like Alessa's somehow above me. Although I do like Alessa above me.
Truth.
Those are to keep her from murdering everyone here.
And I'm a cream puff?
No. You're the sweetest slice of pumpkin pie who wouldn't hurt a fly.
Have you met Elle?
Unless it asked for it.
Okay, that's fair. What do you think of the new cast?
Oh, time to dish.
I mean, Alessa's gone. But why not?
Alessa? Well, you know how I feel about her. Love, love, love that dangerous lady. Fenton's a good boy when you scratch behind his ears, but I swear I heard a foul-mouthed Bostonian in his room when he sleeps. Don't know what's going on there.
Is he having, like, alcohol before bed or something? Like, why? I feel bad for Fenton.
And Lyra? Wow. I want to replace those bone hands.
Yes,
in a
yes,
way.
I do.
I
Yeah.
sure do.
Well, then let's do it together.
I'm not sure Grim would allow me to pick more than one winner.
Winner? Who cares about winning? I just want to be in a vamp fish sandwich.
I love you so much.
That doesn't sound as appealing as you want it to.
You're no fun.
Never claimed I was.
But I know you're fun. And I can help with that.
I know. Your spice makes everything nice.
You know it.
It was lovely chatting with you, Elle.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I can't do the voice, but yeah. Alright, let's do Lyra. How do you feel about the cast?
Some seem well suited to combat.
I meant, do you like them? Are they being respectful to you? Any connection?
I would fight beside Medusa.
I mean, most people would.
Well, I suppose that's something.
Thoughts on the place?
My watery cage, you mean? It is cramped and smells of cephalopod. Inside is nicer, albeit inhospitable to me.
Like, I noticed this earlier and I didn't say anything, but one thing I really like about the design is on the sides of her face are like sunfish fans. Like, that actually gives more of a hint of danger with her. Kind of interesting. Just observation. I thought that was really cool.
Allow me to try to find you a lagoon of some sort.
I suppose that would be an upgrade.
Oh no. What makes you tick?
Tactics, planning. I love puzzling out issues, especially ones that benefit my people. Nothing trivial like, well, an actual puzzle.
Some swear it's relaxing.
Ugh, tiny useless pieces of flotsam. And I almost always lose a piece.
Fun fact, I actually have a collection of antique puzzles. They're really interesting because they don't have the standard cut pieces that slot in. like you would expect out of a lot of the puzzles, they were cut, well, sometimes by hand, well, using a machine by hand, but it's interesting because it has a different feel to the pieces almost, and it feels honestly a lot better. Like, the pieces feel better, it feels more satisfying to put it together, and you don't accidentally pop two pieces together that don't go together at all, but because they all look generic and the same, you wind up with that. They also have the whimsies, which are pieces that are shaped like things. Like, I have one that has one of the pieces of the puzzle is shaped like a heart, one is shaped like the side profile of George Washington on the quarter sort of thing. It's stuff like that. It's actually really cool. One is shaped like a butterfly even.
So you do assemble puzzles?
Not anymore.
You afraid of anything?
I'm afraid you're hitting too close to the bone here. Of course I have fears. Fears my people may starve. Fear of more attacks. Some sort of illness. But that goes hand in hand with love. With love comes fear.
In what way?
The second you value something higher than yourself, you leave yourself open, vulnerable. The notion of the loss of the thing can be paralyzing.
Yes, but otherwise you just close yourself off and don't open yourself up to anything, which is not a way to live. Trust me.
I suppose you're right. But I never feared that loss until it already happened to me. I was blindsided by it. Had I known I should worry about my ex leaving, would that have softened the blow?
Of course not. My mind is always sending me invisible threats to my people. And then I get scared. And then my rational mind kicks in.
I suppose we should take fears like that with a grain of salt.
Make it two. Speaking of salt, another margarita?
Sure. What attracts you to someone?
Decisiveness. Nothing is more unappealing than a suitor who is wishy-washy.
I don't know about that. Maybe if it's this way, or maybe, just teasing.
What appeals to you about decisiveness?
It shows you've got backbone. It shows intuition, logic, and guts. Pardon me, but I feel a bit lightheaded just talking about it.
Honestly, I'm not a very decisive person, so I think I've actually mentioned that on stream before, so feel a little bit cold out there.
Do you find me decisive?
Just asking that makes me think not so much.
It was a pleasure chatting today.
Is the word pleasure in quotes? Like, Alright, let's do Medusa. What do you think of the new cast members?
Listen, I've seen it all, so not much about most people really surprises me. Feel like I've met every kind of person there is, and there's good and bad in both. We're all contradictions.
Oh, let's go Lyra. I don't want to talk about Soul.
Lyra and Rob are two peas in a pod, despite their obvious differences. Tough exteriors, tough actions. But at their core, they may be more human and flawed than anyone else
Very
here.
insightful, Medusa.
Then there's Nefrit, on the run from everything, but who can't run from the one thing that matters most. Herself.
Cut deep.
That was wildly and inexplicably
Yeah.
insightful.
I've got depths you've never seen. Like I said, I've seen too much, know too much, and just sitting around as a head on a statue for that long, I had too much time to think.
Too much time to think. Been there.
Exactly.
So nice chatting today, Medusa.
Same. Come anytime. I'm clearly not doing
Okay,
anything.
I feel really bad about that, and I need to go see her in the gallery and make sure I can't talk to her or something. Alright, Nefret. Nefret. Thoughts on this place?
It is beautiful. I have seen much splendor in my day, but this is a new experience for me. And new is good. I like it here. There is much to see and explore.
Please know I don't want you cooped up. If you need to go,
I will do what I need to do, when I need to do it. No permission is needed. But I appreciate the sentiment.
I am so glad you are here.
I admit, this is new to me. This feeling of, well, it's more than curiosity. It's more than a search. I'm still understanding.
Like, seriously, if I wasn't gonna go for Vess, I would probably go for Nefret, because, I don't know, her personality is a lot more appealing than a lot of the others.
I want to understand you better.
You are. Thoughts of you have taken me out of the present moment a bit. I found myself going back to our conversations, our moments in my mind.
That's bad.
Just unusual. For me, I am a doer, not a thinker.
Then let's do.
I was just getting to that. Yes, let us do again.
Yes, again. How do you feel about the cast?
They are too rooted here and in their egos. I do not enjoy their company.
Not even Fenton.
He regurgitates lines from books and lines about books, but does he really think about them? I think he clings too
Oh,
much.
yes, thank you.
Why do I think it's more than just that? Are you jealous of their time with me?
Drac.
Perhaps.
What makes you tick?
Any sort of mystery, something yearning to be sought. This is why you intrigue me.
I do not think of myself as a mystery. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer truthfully.
No, the answers reveal themselves in time.
Are you afraid of anything?
This is simple. Anything that restricts my freedom, being shut off from the universe.
That makes sense. And I understand your reluctance to stay here.
I appreciate that.
What attracts you to someone?
Curiosity, and again, mystery.
Aren't those things opposite?
Two sides of the same coin. We get curious, and we discover. Then, what we discover makes us curious. This is the gear that drives reality itself. It certainly is what motivates me.
Good call out.
Talking to you is always enlightening. I look forward to more conversations like this, Nefret.
The feeling is so mutual, Drac.
Alright, let's do this one. Because I sigh because I have to do voice acting, not because I particularly dislike Van Helsing. How are things? I am not dead and you are not dead. Your cast is safe. I would say we're doing well as can be expected.
That's a pretty low bar.
I would say this bar is high enough to set my drink upon.
Did you just make a joke?
Suppose I did. What of it?
Well, that's nice.
You did not laugh.
I was too overwhelmed with shock.
Touché. You settled in now? I cannot eat, I cannot sleep, I am surrounded by the foulest of evils. In every corner of this place, make up your mind and pick a lane. You were happy with everything just a moment ago. So as they say, c'est la vie. It's actually nice to be able to hone my intuition and physical awareness in such a way.
So, you like being surrounded by people who consider you enemies?
That's... It is invigorating, albeit exhausting.
Again, you know you're not in actual danger here. Grimm has seen to that.
A promise from death? Oh yes, quite trustworthy. I can now sleep like a baby.
So, crying and screaming every 2 hours or so?
Oh, burn. Sounds about right. What do you think of the new cast? A veritable encyclopedia of foulness. Celeste is the most dangerous from what I can see. I can smell a high kill count.
You can smell how many people someone has killed.
That's impressive. It's more of a sliding scale of odor. You smell the worst. Oh, come on. Alessa has definitely killed more than Drac.
But I had heard that whoever had smelt it dealt it.
Really, Drac? Going childhood? Whoever denied it supplied it. Fa, do you want to hear my observations or not?
Go on.
Let's see. I want to see what she has to say about Elle. Like, I'm curious to see also about Fenton and Robert, but Elle really... yeah. PSL may joke and poke, but she is a witch, and witches are inherently evil. Really? Nefret must have been a tyrant in her time to behave the way she does now. Oh, you know nothing about people.
So who's your BFF?
How dare... Wait, now you are the one joking.
I am.
Well done.
It was nice talking to you.
I'm gonna do Vess before I do Lulu, because Lulu's going to be just... I predict Lulu will be a lot. Let's do Vess. How are things?
Actually, fine. Bartending when I want to, no wishes for miles, and some good company. I'd put this in the win column.
Ooh, win.
Win? Do you want to win the show?
I've got a better chance of winning a gold medal in tobogganing, but sure, yeah, why
You
not?
can be a little bit more enthusiastic than that. I kind of get the feeling it's like one of those people who's trying to be apathetic but actually cares. What do you think of the new cast?
Lots to chew on. Some good, some not so much.
I'm gonna go Lyra just because.
Lyra's scary. I like her. Not crazy about Fenton. He asks too many questions. Although, his enthusiasm is somewhat adorable at times. Nefret's cool, but too hard to pin down. And speaking of pinning down, if PSL hits on me one more time, I'm about to smash some pumpkins. And not how she wants.
I'm sorry, that's kind of great. Oh, you settled in now?
Honestly, I've settled in great. There's a lot going on here, but, well, I don't need to be involved in it. All the me time I can handle.
That's true. Sometimes I need a reminder about boundaries. I don't need to be involved in it.
I mean, you kind of do. It's your show. But yeah, boundaries. Good.
See you around.
Oh, yeah, cool. See you on the flip.
Alright. Let's see this mess. Thoughts on the place?
It is finite.
Is that good?
It is finite.
Great.
How do you feel about the cast?
They are insects.
Oh, I knew this was gonna be just, yeah.
Oh, come on. They're not that bad.
They're not bad, just below my notice.
Ouch.
Wow, this is just... Wow. It's been a nice talk.
Oh, come on. I wanted more conversation with her. And as I get ready for the final Black Rose ceremony, I'm going to have to end this episode here. If you've enjoyed it, then please go ahead, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know how I'm doing. And if you want to know when we release a new video, go ahead and hit subscribe. That way you'll stay up to date. And I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and I hope I'll see you in the next episode. Till then, stay awesome. Bye now.